Well, ladies and gentlemen, do you guys remember the video that I made about the Dodgers and how they were using the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence for their like LGBTQ kind of like super pride thing that they were happening, some event, and they were like honoring this group, which is odd because this group literally just started existing. Nobody even knew or cared about this group up until recently. Now they're supposedly everywhere. Well, according to this article from Outkick, it's very good. It says the Dodgers has lost tens of thousands of dollars in revenue and embarrassed themselves to appease the far left. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have made a complete fool of themselves, and we knew that was going to happen, okay? Not only that, there was a massive protest outside of the Dodgers Stadium. There was a massive, massive protest because people from the Catholic religion were actually protesting the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, and it was a massive protest. It really was. I'm not just saying that. Like, if you go watch the videos and you go see the pictures, look it up. There was a big, big, big protest that we showcased on Saturday Night Hypnosis that these people were fighting against the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, and they should be, because this group is disgusting. Not only that, they're just insane, and they are obviously paid like inserts, right? Like somebody's paying this group to be everywhere now all of a sudden. No group like this just magically blows up out of nowhere and now they're everywhere. They don't come from nothing like that and go everywhere within the span of like 2 weeks to a month. It just doesn't happen. So I think they are definitely paid inserts. Somebody has inserted this organization into a lot of conversations, and we're going to get into the story, guys. So of course, before we do, just consider giving this video a like to push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing because we're on our way to 25,000 subscribers. It says the Los Angeles Dodgers saw a new low for their storied organization before Friday night's game against the San Francisco Giants. In choosing to honor the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, an anti-Catholic drag group that mocks religious beliefs in order to raise money, the team showed its contempt for millions of its fans, and it showed in the team's attendance. Official figures claim that the Dodgers had over 49,000 fans at the stadium yesterday. But anyone who actually saw images or attended the game knows that reality showed it was far less. And it's not just a few hundred people there to witness the team's embarrassing celebration of bigotry, intolerance, and inclusion. Wow. Holy crap, guys. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. This is absolutely insane. There's no way this is almost 50,000 people. There's just no way. There's no way. By the second inning, there was at most 25,000 fans in the Dodger Stadium seats. Okay, now this is a lot better. Okay, I can see this picture, but this is still nowhere near 50,000 people. Like they said, this is about 25,000 fans in the Dodger Stadium seat. With notoriously bad Los Angeles traffic and delays from thousands of protesters outside the stadium, it could be somewhat excused. But while attendance did improve, at peak, it remained far below the announced figure. For a stadium that seats roughly 52,000 fans, there are more than 3,000 to 5,000 empty seats visible in this photo alone, which doesn't cover the third base side of the field. Simply, the Dodgers announced significantly more tickets sold than there were people actually attending the game. This isn't particularly unusual for teams like the Oakland A's, but it sure is for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Even the announced figure, as inaccurate as it is far below comparable games from past seasons. In 2022, against the Giants on a Friday night, the team essentially sold out the stadium, announcing nearly 52,000 in attendance. In 2023, however, they weren't even remotely close. The lack of attendance almost certainly cost the team tens of thousands of dollars in revenue, if not significantly more. Lost ticket sales are bad enough considering the average price for a Friday night game likely exceeds $125 per ticket. But the team lost out on merchandise sales, food and beverage, and parking revenue from fans who declined to use their seats or avoided the game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is no like coincidence, right? This is absolutely not a coincidence, and they will try to spin it as such, or they would try to say that they got almost near max capacity. But to say that you got that much people in attendance, and it's very much obvious that that is not the case, that's kind of embarrassing. That's really embarrassing for the Dodgers, and I can't be, honestly, I'm not surprised, right? Like they always will try, just like any kind of corporation, they're going to try to make themselves look as good in the public eye as possible, right? They definitely are shilling for identity politics. That's their goal. With the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence especially, the fact that they even honor this group on the field is absolutely insane to me. Like, I don't even know why you would even want to do that. But again, apparently all it takes to be honored now is to just be gay. Like, that's it. You just gotta be gay or drag queen, and you're gonna be honored, right? That's considered honorable, like, worthy things to be honored for. It's weird. But I can definitely see that this was definitely influenced by the decision to actually show for this particular group. Now, like the article mentioned, those protests were indeed massive, okay? They were absolutely massive. I can't believe how many people actually went out and protested this. And I'm proud of all those people who were there that protested this. It was very shocking to me when I watched that video. I was like, wow. At first, I thought they were kind of faking the viewpoint of the actual crowd, but they weren't. The crowd was actually huge. It says, all because of their sneering contempt for their fans, honoring a group that hatefully mocks Catholicism and Christianity, the faith practiced by millions of people in the LA area. Beyond the decreased revenue from one game, the team suffered possible irreparable damage to their reputation. Players may be less likely to sign in Los Angeles given the team's disregard for their concerns. And their misleading messaging has become increasingly obvious considering their lack of engagement with groups upset with their choices. As Bud Light or Target would also tell the Dodgers, there's a substantial cost to brand loyalty and prestige when purposefully offending people. Now it says Outkick has reached out to the Dodgers to get answers on several important questions, but as of publishing had not received a response, which isn't surprising given their refusal to grant a media credential. Would the Dodgers present an award to a drag group mocking Islam to raise money for local charities? Would the Dodgers have given an award to anti-Catholic drag group if devout Catholic Vin Scully was still broadcasting games or still alive? Of course not. We all know the Dodgers are only going to spin one way, right? They're going to spin the way that they were told to spin. You can tell right off the bat, okay? You can tell right off the bat that this company is only doing this because they're forced to, okay? You could tell that 100%. So if you're looking to get an answer as to whether or not they're going to continue supporting this kind of nonsense, just let it be known that these psychopaths will absolutely continue to be supported by companies like the Dodgers and other corporations like Target and Bud Light. It's going to constantly be supported, and it's only going to get worse over time. We have not hit the peak yet. I know a lot of people think we have, but trust me, we have not. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.